Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Meister Tarot. Well, sorry, I just stood on the dog's tail, so he's decided to depart the scene. Welcome to Sunday Oracle. No political readings today. We are just looking at the energies that Meister wants us to take into the week going forward. So welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you've got any comments, I'm quite happy to enter into discussions. Just put them into the comments section below. At this stage, I'm not doing online private readings, but that may change in the future. We'll just play it by ear. So welcome today. For those that haven't joined me for Oracle or seen one of the Oracles previously, so on Sunday we just look into the energies that we need to take into the week going forward, things that we need to be aware of. I need desperately to get a haircut, waiting for the COVID, what have we got? COVID swell, COVID storm, whatever you like to call it at the moment with Omicron in Australia, waiting for that to pass. And first thing I'll do is book a spot at the hairdressers and get rid of my Boris Johnson cut and hopefully get back to my Annie Lennox buzz. So what I do for Oracle is I pull a card from my Namaste deck. Beautiful cards that are protected by my Russian Ammonite. And then I will draw 3 cards from my Australian Wildflower. I have a new Oracle deck, love it, called Nature's Whispers. I'll draw a card from that deck as well. Do apologise about the light. It's, again, coming and going today. And then finally I'll draw 3 cards from the Cosmic Guidance just to clarify what the Namaste cards are telling us for this week, what we need to be aware of. So welcome, Meister, and all who come with him. Protect us with your light and guide us with your messages. Please, Meister, 1 Namaste card for what we need to be aware of for the coming week. Wouldn't have a clue what the date is today. 23rd, I think, off the top of my head, if I work back from things that have happened recently. No idea. I just know that at the moment we're sort of twiddling thumbs and bunkering down and just looking after ourselves. Taking this time to nurture, to get back to the core of who we are, to work out what we are really passionate about and where our lives need to go from here. Discarding baggage that is no longer required and opening ourselves up to the spiritual for guidance. Meister, 1 card, 1 Namaste card in regards to the energies we need to be aware of for the coming week. Oh, okay, so this is the card that he's popped up for me. Beautiful colouring, these cards. Actually almost matches my shirt, but beautiful colouring. And on the back, a blessing woven in truth. Ooh. Have the courage to speak your truth and a heavy burden will be lifted. Exactly what I was just saying about discarding of the baggage. It is best that everyone involved know where they stand. The truth will set both you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you. So hold this up so you can pause and read it for yourself if you wish. Have the courage to speak your truth and a heavy burden will be lifted. This is part of the thread that's been going through for the last few weeks about being true to your core self. Just close those windows. The neighbours decided to start up as his blower. Hang on a sec. The joys of living in suburbia. So this is, as I was saying, this is getting back to taking this period where we're almost in a, if I say, a mental lull because of what's happening with COVID, especially in Australia at the moment and the UK, where we're sort of forced to re-examine what is really important to us. So having the courage to speak your truth, be honest with yourself, change your internal story if it is actually not reflecting who you truly are, and express that out. Personally, I'm looking at 2023 going back to university at the ripe old age of 54 that I will be at that time, to study a course that I really should have studied back in my 20s, but it just never happened. But have the courage to speak your truth and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved knows where they stand. Now, whether this is on a personal level for you about what you are passionate about and getting back to your core being, or whether it is in a relationship that is you're clinging on to but is not working for you, and you really need to acknowledge that perhaps whether it is a friendship or a partnership or a work relationship or whatever, if it is not working for you, you need to speak the truth to yourself, and then speak that truth to others, and a heavy burden will be lifted. Now, it's not about blaming or accusing or being snarky in any way. We are all about being light and compassionate and empathetic and honest, but the truth will set both you and others free. So what you may find is if you do engage in that truth with yourself and with others, that you're actually all on the same page, just no one was willing to speak up prior. But we will have a draw in our cards. The wildfire, I always call them wildfire, but the wildflower cards. The Australian wildflower cards. We'll just draw 3 from each of the 3 decks just to expand on that message for us. So Master 3. For those that don't know, Master is my main spirit guide. I'd almost call him my angel. Been with me for a long time. Powerful. He was in his life here on earth, his last life that he's had here on earth, that I am aware of. He was a Scottish Celtic warrior who died in a battle protecting his home, his village, his community, his young daughter. Just trying to think of her name. I know it is the Scottish Gaelic version of Sarah, and I have communicated with her, although Meister prefers that I don't. She also died in the same battle, and is with him as a little girl. She often comes through sort of clutching at his leg and giggling, or she's off playing. Very beautiful little girl. Anyhow, back to the task at hand, Meister. Sorry, I do. This is probably why my videos go for so long, because I keep going off on all these tangents. But Meister, 3 wildflower cards, just to delve a little deeper and clarify the Namaste card for me. Power. Oh, yes, very much. There is power to be had in grasping the courage to speak your truth, direction, and calm. Oh, love them. Love them. Okay, we'll move on to our Nature's Whispers cards. Now, these are new cards that I bought around a week ago by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. But Yeah, they are beautiful cards. On the backs of them, butterflies. Love a butterfly. I do have a butterfly tattoo, as many of my generation do. I'd love to get a couple of dragonflies as well. That might happen before too much longer, we'll see. But anyhow, my stuff. 3 cards to delve further into this blessing woven in truth, having the courage to speak your truth. 3 cards, please, Master. 3 cards, just to delve a little deeper and support the wildflower cards. 3 cards, please, Master. 3 cards. Potential gateway under power. Aren't they beautiful cards? Look at that. The gate, it's a heart, and if you look through that gateway, there's a land beyond, a river, abundance, prosperity. So power and potential gateway. Ooh! Direction is open your heart. Acceptance. And then under calm we have be gentle with yourself. Very true. Be kind on yourself. So that's under calm. Very good. And what happens for those that are new at the end, I go through each row that we end up with and just we explore each row further. So now my cosmic guidance cards. Please, Master, 3 cards. 3 cards to delve deeper and explore further what we have drawn already. 3 cards, please, Master. 3 cards. 3 cards, please, Master. Under potential gateway, open your heart and be gentle with yourself in regards to having the courage to speak your truth. 3 cards, please, to delve a little bit further. Okay, the first card is Lesson, Wisdom Through Mistakes. Yes. Under Open Your Heart, we have Action. I love this card. Waken that warrior woman within, or male. Waken the warrior within. And then be gentle with yourself as breathe. Inhale, exhale, create the space within. Okay, so having a little delve further per these cards. Have the courage to speak your truth and a heavy burden will be lifted. We've got power. And with speaking your truth, having the courage, being honest with yourself and it's basically taking control of the direction of your life. With that will come power. Now, this isn't patriarchal power, whether it's male or female. This isn't dominating power. This isn't abusive or aggressive power at all. This is internal power within you, strength within you. Will open this potential gateway. Look at this card. Look at what gateway is being opened for you with this power of honesty to yourself. And then we have lessons. Wisdom through mistakes. So by admitting that something potentially is not working for you, which is having the courage to speak your truth, and it's the best for everybody involved. This is learning the lesson from your mistakes, which will give you, so there's never any point in, once a mistake has been realised, there's never any point in standing firm on ground that you know is no longer true or no longer working for you. By learning from your mistakes and moving on, acknowledging the mistake, acknowledging the lesson and moving on will give you this incredible power. The next row we have is the direction. Now, by having the power, you then know the direction that your life should take. This is about being honest with your true passions, with what it is that is actually important to you on a soul core level, and about finding what is it that you are passionate about, not compromising yourself for what you believe others expect of you. Often you find that your perception of what others expect of you is not what they expect at all. And if they do expect you to compromise beyond what is being honest to yourself, then you don't want to be in that relationship. So this is about the new direction that you take, and then take the action. Unleash the warrior within. Embrace that passion, embrace that truth to self core, and move forward. Look at this, very much a movement in this card. And then we have open your heart. Open your heart to yourself, first of all, and then open your heart to what is it that you really want to achieve, that is your reason for being on Earth, being on this planet at this time. Oh, sorry, I've got chills in regards to that. It's so powerful. But finally we have, sorry, I've got that lightheaded that I get when Meister is giving me a pat on the back saying, yes, you've nailed it. And then the final card we have is calm. The flannel flower, beautiful flower, but calm. It's a flower that grows in often sandy conditions, very dry and harsh conditions. It's a very strong plant in that it can survive in the harshest of conditions and produce these beautiful flowers. It requires nurturing of a certain degree, but it is self-nurturing. So we've got the calm of the self-nurturing. Then we have breathe. This also comes back to the self-nurturing. Inhale, exhale, breathe in your truth, breathe in the freshness of your light, and breathe out, exhale what is not working for you, negative thoughts, not being truthful to yourself. Breathe it out, let it go, and create space within. So you can't actually, this space within, until you let go of what is not working for you, whether that be physical items such as clutter around the home, emotional clutter, mental clutter, until you let go of what is not working for you and creating space, what is new and what is for you does not have space to come in. So this is about taking time for yourself, nurturing yourself, letting go physically, mentally, emotionally of what is not working for you, so that there is space within and in your surrounding life for the new to come in. However, overall, be gentle with yourself. Be kind on yourself. Don't criticize harshly. Acknowledge where you may have made mistakes, and then let those mistakes go, learn from them, but don't beat yourself up over it. We're all on this earth on a path to learn why we are here, to learn our lessons, and you can only learn lessons from making mistakes, and then acknowledging those mistakes, and taking them in, the lesson learned, into ourselves and bettering ourselves. So be gentle with yourself in regards to this process, because it is a journey we are all on. Okay, that was quite profound today, so thank you for joining me. Have the courage to speak your truth. Oh, yes, please. And a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best for everybody or everyone involved to know where they stand. The truth will set you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you can take these energies into the week, examine the lessons that you need to learn, take action to embolden those, embolden's not the word I was after, but to implement those lessons into your life, but also to embolden and go forward, but be kind on yourself. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all, and I shall see you next week. Again, any questions, put them in the comments box below. Take care, stay strong, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.